Hello. So, I'm wearing a mask that I've been meaning to get, but I just figured it was probably too generic. But the more the merrier, right? It fits pretty good. And also, it assisted me in something that I've been meaning to tell you guys. I have another story. um, so, I was home and, you know, it was, I don't know, I felt really weird. I was in the backyard and it was just too quiet. But what I did hear was coughing. And I was like, hey, let me go check that out. And it turned out to be my grandma. I ran in and, she was kind of like looking down. She was by the kitchen. And I'm like, what's wrong? And I was just like, there was just some weird, like, haze in the kitchen that it was pretty alarming. I went to the stove and I noticed that I don't know how long it's been, the switch was, like, you know, still on, and I noticed that the flame wasn't showing, so it was, like, secretly on, you know, like, that could have easily fooled anyone. So I went ahead and, you know, turned it off, of course, and I was just so scared that I even disconnected the stove. And, like, even my dad noticed, you know, because he had worked for in that field, you know, and, he smelled it right away. Now, from the outside, I couldn't smell it, but, you know, and I kind of did, you know, so, like, the smell was still lingering even after, and, you know, that's when he noticed it, but, so, I ran and grabbed, my mask, you know, and it's the one I'm wearing here, and I'm like, well, I was wearing it for the first time, and I'm like, well, you know, that was cool, too, so, you know, it was just, I kind of wish I would have grabbed one for my grandma too. But yeah, it was just really, really scary time. And by the way, she's okay. Everything was fine. But it was just, you know, a simple mistake. You know, that's happened before. But now, if you don't have masks around, just be very wary of stuff like that. And thankful that the masks are around. You know, good thing that I got her out of the house. But while I was investigating, you know, I made sure to have the mask on, and like, you know, it can save lives, you know, so imagine it was something that I couldn't fix, you know, I would have had masks for everyone, you know, because how would we be outside, you know, what if it was raining and there was a thunderstorm and it was really hot, and it was just like a cool day, you know, so, like, man, that was a really scary, time. But, of course, once I had the mask on, I didn't smell a thing. Now, I think everyone should have a mask. Like, everyone should own at least one mask. Now, I feel like this is a very great opportunity to talk about how important it is that if you own a gas mask, that you're wearing it the right way. And that means that you have the straps perfectly, you know, adjusted to be around your head. Make sure you can breathe. You know, you hold on to the end here. That's how it should sound. That's how you know it's working. And, you know, you want to be able to breathe. If not, you're going to pass out. Especially if there's some, you know, if you got some sort of leak, or there's just something wild outside of you, you know, and preferably if you can have fully covered. Now, yeah, you know, imagine there's like a pesticide fucking, like, eruption or something, you know, that would be really scary, and it might even damage your skin, but I mean, at least your face is protected and you're not going to pass out from it. So, another thing too is the filter, and it's always got to make sure that it's the right filter and you got the right adapters to it. You don't know how many times, you know, it's kind of like a pet peeve of mine now, you know, it really grinds my gears to see that the masks are being worn without the protector. And I'm like, you know, we live in a pretty crazy world, you know, and you gotta be prepared for the worst. Always expect the worst, but you know, gotta have the balance, not be too negative and be too positive. But anyway, yes, so maybe it's a fashion thing, I don't know, but this is a lifestyle. Alright? So, you're gonna wear a mask, you're gonna wear it right. And I'll leave you guys with that. Maybe next time I could talk more in detail if you guys have any questions and stuff. Yeah. So,